On April 21, 1992, Robert Alton Harris sat in his cell on death row, awaiting his execution at San Quentin State Prison. As the hours ticked away, Harris was offered the opportunity to choose his last meal, a tradition that has long fascinated the public, offering a final glimpse into the preferences and state of mind of those facing their end. Harris's choices were extravagant, indulgent, and, in their own way, a reflection of his complex persona and the life he had led. His last meal began with a 21-piece bucket of Kentucky Fried Chicken. Imagine the golden, crispy coating, the savory blend of 11 secret herbs and spices, and the unmistakable aroma of fried chicken filling the air. Each piece, drumsticks, thighs, breasts, and wings, spoke to a craving for comfort, perhaps a nostalgic throwback to simpler times or a deliberate act of excess in the face of finality. The sheer quantity was staggering, enough to feed several people, yet it was all for Harris alone. Accompanying the chicken, Harris requested 2 large Domino's pizzas. The specifics of the toppings remain unrecorded, but the choice itself signals a desire for hearty, universally loved food, something familiar, something satisfying. The hot, melted cheese, tangy tomato sauce, and chewy crust would have offered a contrast to the crunchy fried chicken, creating a feast that was both varied and indulgent. Domino's, with its reputation for quick delivery and customizable options, reinforced the sense of a meal designed for pleasure rather than restraint. To satisfy his sweet tooth, Harris asked for a bag of jelly beans. These small, colorful candies, with their explosion of flavors, provided a playful touch to the meal, a reminder that, even in the most serious circumstances, there is space for simple joys. Whether he savored them one by one or poured a handful into his mouth, the jelly beans added whimsy and vibrancy to the otherwise heavy, savory spread. For beverages, Harris selected a 6-pack of Pepsi. The fizz and sweetness of the cola would have washed down the richness of the fried chicken and pizza, offering refreshment and a familiar taste. The choice of a 6-pack rather than a single can or bottle continued the theme of abundance. No moderation, just full enjoyment for what was to be his last supper. Finally, Harris requested a pack of Camel cigarettes. Though the prison denied him the chance to smoke, this request was telling. Camel cigarettes, known for their bold flavor and distinctive branding, have long been associated with a rebellious, rugged image. By including them in his last meal, Harris signaled his defiance, his unwillingness to conform, and perhaps his acceptance of his fate on his own terms. Even though he was denied the act of smoking, the request itself was a statement, a nod to his unrepentant persona. Taken together, Harris's last meal was a fast food extravaganza, a feast of fried chicken, pizza, candy, soda, and cigarettes. It reflected not only his taste for comfort foods, but also an attitude of indulgence, defiance, and perhaps an attempt to find a final moment of pleasure before the end. For some, it might seem excessive. For others, it's a poignant reminder of the humanity and individuality that persists even in the darkest moments. What do you think of Robert Alton Harris's last meal? Was it a fitting farewell, a commentary on his life, or simply a quest for comfort in his final hours? Let us know your thoughts in the comments below. And if you found this story intriguing, don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more fascinating insights into history's most memorable last meals and the people behind them.